This is the video you've been waiting for. I've got the Garmin Approach S70, newly released on the right here, up against the S62 that came out about 3 to 4 years ago. And I've had this watch for the last 3.5 years, wearing it for over 1,000 days, and played over 250 rounds with this watch. And I absolutely love this watch. And I've worn it, through harsh environments, whether it be snow sports, snorkeling in the ocean, running through the mud of a Spartan race. So I've really tested this watch out. So I think I'm the right guy to tell you if I like this S70 or not. Whether you're looking for your first golf watch or looking to upgrade, the S70 is now the cream of the crop. But if you already have the S62, is it worth the upgrade? Watch on to help you decide. The S70 comes in a black 47mm, but also has two smaller 42mm versions now in two colors, white and gray, and they look fantastic as well. The first notable difference is the charging cable, which is now USB-C. The connector to the watch is still the same Garmin plug. Battery life is improved to 16 days as a regular smartwatch and 20 hours using GPS, same as the S62. I've gotten a full 4 rounds with a full charge. 3.5 years later, and the battery is still strong. And connectivity has included Wi-Fi now. The biggest difference is the brilliant AMOLED display, improved resolution, and a 0.1 inch larger screen. Fractional, but the watch is thinner by 1.4 millimeters and 5 grams lighter. Probably to bring the cost down, the watch band is no longer the quick fit band, but uses the standard pin. The good news though is that it still is compatible with the quick fit bands. Numerous sensors have also been added, such as barometric altimeter, ambient light sensor. Instead of just GPS, it also uses GLONASS, Galileo, and SatIQ technologies. Those are the key technical and physical differences. The rest I would say are functional or software improvements over the S62. Now on to the software. First, let's look at all the information available at a glance when you swipe up or down. The same S62 metrics are available, and with so much more detail under each of them. What stood out for me was the weather app, having a real calendar to look into, HRV status, respiration rate, even monitoring your stocks. It's pretty cool. Not that I use them all, but it's neat that you can track even more activities now, again with even more detail in each of them. Expanding on the activities, they added things like HIIT training, tempo training, virtual runs, treadmill, disc golf, e-bike, bike commute, backcountry ski, snowshoe, kayak, pickleball. It's endless. It's everything. This is a golf watch after all, so I have high expectations that it's not the same as the S62. On the spec sheet, functionality is basically the same with one addition of green contours, which unfortunately requires a subscription. The Golf startup menu is the same, but with additional satellite sensors, which I expected to respond faster and be more accurate. The data available is similar, but how the data displayed is different. Elevation and plays like is the same, but having the yellow accent for the middle of the green is a nice touch. There's now smooth zooming capabilities where the S62 was only 2 options, in or out. Because the resolution is higher, they are able to shrink the numbers and fit more detail on the screen, such as trees. I do wonder how accurate that is. It would be a game changer, since I do like driving into them. The screen functionality reminds me of using a handheld device too, so pretty neat. I like that the map is larger and the different yardages, hazards, layup distances are directly on the map and not to the side. The green view is similar, where you can still move the pin placement depending on where the flag is. The zoom feature is great, and the screen clarity gives me some more confidence in my shot. The enhanced plays-like feature is improved, and more information is available on the screen without having to scroll. Your yardage will be adjusted based on elevation changes as well as environmental conditions. The map uses much more real estate on the watch which is fantastic. And that allows for the different yardages, hazards, layup distances to be shown directly on the map as opposed to the side. So you can still press up or down to flip through the different distances. Now on to a bonus section, a teaser for a detailed video to come. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video to come. Even though this is a golf specific watch, it has so many different activities that you can track. And the amount of data points within each of them is exceptional. And I'll show that in future videos. Overall, I'm quite impressed with the S70. You know, with the S62, when that came out, that was one hell of a watch. But the only thing that I thought they could have improved on was the screen. And now that they have improved on the screen, they've definitely surpassed it even more by adding additional tech, features, customization, and next level data points. I'll call it now. Maybe Garmin will hear me, but their next version will need to be improved performance, a faster chip, and even more memory. It's kind of disappointing that the button press lags behind. It should be instantaneous. The wrist gesture, when it's not set to always on, is also a little slow, but hopefully a software upgrade will do the trick. Aside from that, this S70 does pack a punch, and if you can afford it, it's well worth the premium to get this over the S62. I'd definitely recommend it. Like and subscribe to my channel, as I will create more S70 content to showcase the features and capabilities this watch has. Stay tuned.